Good evening, everyone. Standing here in front of you this evening is truly an honor. Think about all the steps that we have taken to reach this day. It's amazing to see a room full of courageous people, from students who embark themselves into the unknown of living alone in a different country, to the member of staff who dedicated every day making sure that we do not feel the distance from our homes, to the parents that found the power in themselves to let their children fly off by their own wings to watch them grow from afar. It is truly emotional seeing all of us wearing our caps and gowns, being together for one last time, as my mind flies back to our first day here. Looking back, all I can think of are the little kids that stepped into a room filled with chatter and fear, but also excitement and hope. Who would have thought that out of all of these students trying to find a seat next to their friends in the auditorium, with uniforms that have been neatly ironed by their parents just a few days before, we will be the ones to stand in this room tonight and share another one of the many amazing memories together. We thought that our hardest goodbye would be the last tight hug from our loved ones, leaving us in an empty room with all of our life packed in a few suitcases. But it turned out that here we learned another kind of goodbye, somehow more heartbreaking. Seeing all of your closest friends leave one by one, not knowing when we'll see them again, leaves you with a mark that shows you every day that nothing is permanent. We've all shared dreams and hopes with people we've met here that are very far away from us now. But that also means that we learn to live in the present and appreciate what we have until it fades away into a memory of shared laughter and tears. When we first arrived here, we were a little unsure of what our future would look like. But step by step, day by day, we found our place. We've grown from students who could barely articulate our hopes and dreams to graduates that have paved their ways to a new and exciting future. We have shaped ourselves into slightly kinder, more empathic people. We grew, not just academically, but as individuals. We found friendship, passion, and confidence. We discovered talents we didn't know we have, and strengths we didn't know we needed. Now, I would like to have a moment to thank all the people that have stood behind every one of us. To our teachers, thank you for being more than just educators. You've been mentors, guides, and sometimes even second parents. You've challenged us to think deeper, reach higher, and never settle for anything less than our best. Your belief in us has shaped us into who we are today. To our families, thank you for your unconditional support, for picking us up when we stumble, and for reminding us, even on our toughest days, that we are capable of amazing things. I wouldn't have been able to stand in front of you tonight without my parents. Their patience, understanding, and love made me the person I am today, and all I have achieved here is surely because I've always had them by my side saying, "You can do this." Thank you for being my role models, for always pushing me outside my comfort zone even when I didn't want to. And a lesson that I've learned here the hard way is that despite the new experiences and perspectives that have come my way, the answer to all my insecurities and questions will be just a phone call away: my parents. To my fellow students, thank you for your laughter, the lesson, and the late-night revision sessions, and the lifelong memories. We have picked each other up on our hardest days, and we've learned to celebrate each other's achievements and happy memories. Each one of you have left a mark on my story. We've shared more than classrooms. We've shared a chapter of life that we will never forget. I couldn't have asked for better people along my side to have this experience with. And now, we stand on the edge of something new, the future. It can feel uncertain, and at times even overwhelming. But one of the most precious lessons I have learned here is that we are never alone. I know we are ready, but not because we have all the answers, but because we've learned how to ask questions, how to try again, and how to keep going when things get tough. And that's all what will carry us forward: resilience, courage, and the dreams that light our ways. And speaking of the incredible support we've received, I'd like to hand it over to our head boy, Johnny, who will share his own heartfelt thanks to the people who made our journey here truly unforgettable.
Thank you so much, man. Wait 1 second. For those who were concerned, I actually wrote something down so I don't forget it as last time. Wait, let me get it real quick. There we go. So, good evening, everyone. First of all, it's a true honor to stand here tonight. And following on from head girl's wonderful word about our shared journey and growth. But before I start off, I have to mention that there are a lot of people involved in putting together such a big event for the school. And we would like to thank everyone who's played a part in the planning and running of this evening. Honestly, there are too many mentions individually, but we would like to say a special thanks, as Mr. Love already mentioned, to Ms. Burkett, Ms. Just, Mr. Els, and Ms. Jones for making all this possible. And more widely, thank you to everyone who helped in the background, from writing placing cards, designing gifts, to preparing forms, checking in guests, organizing coaches, and setting everything up. Whether there was a big job or small detail, your effort actually made tonight happen, and we're grateful. And beyond tonight, thank you to the school nurse for all your support throughout the year, quietly, where are you? There are you. Quietly, consistently, and always there when we needed it. I actually asked myself, why am I doing like this role as a head boy? But just staying here in front of you is everything for me. And it's in my honor to say that if I'm standing here tonight, it's not just because of my own effort, it's because, as she mentioned already, the people who stood behind us. It's my honor to actually mention, first of all, a person, someone very close to my heart. My rock, my personal emergency hotline, therapist, motivational speaker, and sometimes, or even more, chef, all rolled into one. She's the one constant in my life, the one who picked me up when I was down and who reminded me of my worth, who pushed me to be better, even when I don't want to hear it. She never needed a Batman signal to know when I wasn't okay. She just knew. She was always my role model, and she will for always be my hero. Thank you, Mom. Woo. Oh, my heart's pumping. That's how much you mentioned me, okay? Then there's my sister. The one person who can insult me and make me laugh within the same breath. We had our battles, doors slamming, eye rolling, get out of my room kind of days. But through all this chaos, there's this unspoken bond, that kind of love where we roast each other, but the second someone else tries, it's war. And please tell me if someone wants to try from my sister, don't do it, it's not worth it. So thank you for being the chaos and the comfort. Now I have to quickly mention Paul, Konstantin, and me. Oh, where's Mr. Campbell? Or how Mr. Campbell would call us, the three Kameraden. One pessimist, one love you could hear across the campus, opala, and me kind of stuck in the middle. Legendary trio. And thank you, where's Mr. Campbell? Thank you for your wonderful words. Thank you so much. To the business diploma, let's just say it tested us. Hassan, Arthur, where are you? Ah, there you are. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me through every long lesson, last minute prep session, and shared frustration. It's quite hard sometimes. You kept me grounded when it got tough. And actually I had something prepared for our teacher, Mr. Tarot, but he's not here today, so it's actually fine. And of course, to every other student in our year group, we survived this last year together. I mean, we're not finished yet, but nearly, okay? So just be patient. The exams, the all-nighters, the stress, the laughs, the memories. We shared something real, so thank you for being part of this journey. Opa. Oh, thank you. And to the people who helped me feel safe when things weren't always easy. My house parents, Mr. Campbell, Miss Russell, Miss Taylor, Miss Andrews, and Miss Day. And already happy birthday to you, Miss Day. Thank you for coming in. You didn't just look after me, you cared. You saw the tough days and you never made me feel alone in them. Thank you for your quiet support, the conversations, and the warmth you brought in this chapter of my life. And I don't want to bother you any longer, but just a quick note from a man I once knew. The way it was good. Not perfect, not always easy, but good because it was real, because it mattered, and because it was ours. And I totally know we all have our different lives, different views, and totally different stories. But right now, we're all here together. So let's make the best of it for tonight and for whatever comes next. Thank you very much and enjoy the evening.